Hey girlies, welcome back to another video. If you're new, welcome. I am Viola and I am so excited to be hosting you guys. So basically what's going on here is Vogue really loves me apparently, and they wanted me to participate in their 73 questions while I am sharing my makeup routine with you guys. I was like, you know what, I got you. I got the girls. I'm gonna be giving you guys some of my favorite beauty tips. Like, I have mastered, when I tell you guys I have mastered this makeup thing, it's not a joke. Yeah, I live close to a street, you guys, so if you hear noise, it's not my fault, but I'm trying. I tried, like, I'm doing this at night because I was hoping it would be quiet now, but it's still kind of loud at moments, so bear with me, okay? I am just a kid. Also, this is kind of also acting as a life update because I haven't really talked to you guys in a minute and I've been busy, and you know, I'm gonna try update you guys as much as possible on what's going on in my life as I answer the questions. I'm hoping like the answers will be in there or something while I do my eyebrows. I don't think I'm going to show that on camera because I think that's one thing I haven't really changed much. I always use a brown pencil. I haven't tried much else, but just a normal dark brow pencil, and then I basically color in, brush it through with a spoolie brush, and then I use my concealer under the eyebrow, foundation over the eyebrows. I have done half my eyebrows. Let's just say half, because I also realized I forgot to prime my face. So while I'm priming, then I'm going to start the first questions. But this is what I've been using. I use the Professional Pore Primer by Benefit. I got this in Sephora. The lady in Sephora, when I tell you guys, she sold me this. I got this when I was in Italy. This and my foundation as well. And she did like half my face with the primer, half without, and I was sold. It feel like it makes my skin porcelain. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited about life are you? I am at about a 6. Is 6 high or low? I feel like 6 or 7. Okay, I might say 6 because I've got exams next week, which is the most annoying all the time. Like, I just hate exam season. So that's why I wouldn't be as excited. But generally, like, minus that, I've been focusing so much on myself for a while, even when I took my little break, and I've just reached this little calm phase in my life for the moment, and I'm just really content. So I'm actually attending a pride parade next weekend, or in 2 weeks, and I'm also really excited about that. So I'll say a 7. If you could do a love scene with anyone, who would it be? A love scene. I like a very strong, muscular, manly man, like, you know, like The first person that's coming to my mind right now is Jason Momoa, aka Aquaman, aka Khal Drogo, if you watch Game of Thrones, which you should, but I would do one with him for sure. The foundation, my foundation, basically, this is another thing that I've changed in my makeup routine that I feel like probably has changed it. I now use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation in the shade 420. We love Miss Rihanna and we approve this message. If your life was a musical, what would the marquee say? I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know what a marquee is, so I'm not gonna answer that question because it's disrespectful to my Cambridge English. What's one thing people don't know about you? I feel like my mind is never quiet. Like, I've had this conversation with like 2 other people, 2 of my friends, and I feel like at every single second of the day, my mind is constantly going. Like, sometimes I just want it to be quiet, but it's also kind of a vibe. What's your wake up ritual? I don't have a ritual. I just wake up, complain, set my alarm to like 10 more minutes and try go back to sleep, go on TikTok to try force me to wake up, and then I drag myself up and go to the shower. What's your go-to bed ritual? Okay, fun fact about me, I cannot sleep without the sound of rain. So I have like this app on my phone called Rain, which I use to basically put me to bed, because without that I just cannot sleep. Before that I used to listen to like rain sounds on YouTube, and then My friend Salome, if you haven't watched my last video, she's in it. She actually showed me the app, and it's literally the most used app on my phone because it plays throughout the night. What's your favorite time of day? Any time that is composed of eating, like lunchtime, any time where there's food is my favorite time of day. I love to eat. Dream country to visit. The one place in my life I've always wanted to go to since I was basically a fetus is New York City. The next thing I'm gonna do is conceal. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in the shade Medium Golden.
My actual shade is Deep Olive. Didn't realize I'd ordered the wrong shade up until I started recording.
So these are my concealing spots first, and I'm just gonna let it get a little tacky or whatever. Vintage or new? New, 100%. I feel like I don't like old stuff. It's just not my vibe. Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna say vintage. I take it back. I'm kind of obsessed with like that like old New York aesthetic, like the Gossip Girl, like the, like old money vibes, and I feel like that's vintage. No, like I like that vibe. Who do you want to write your obituary? It's between two people. It's either my little sister, because I feel like, I don't know, she knows me more than a lot of people, or one of my besties, Mudiwa, because her and my little sister are very similar, and it still creeps me out because they could be the same person, I swear. But the two of them, I would say out of everyone in this world combined, probably know me more than anyone else. What are 3 things you cannot live without? First thing has got to be
This is the exact moment I realized how bad the concealer match was, so I just went off camera to blend it out. Then I forgot to press record again, but after that I basically just used the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Rich Cocoa to contour, and the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Joy.
Okay, maybe give me like 2 seconds to blend this out because this is giving white. So basically I'm just going to use this brush to blend it out. I'm lying. I use this brush to blend it out. Okay, next question is favorite app. Pinterest is most likely my favorite app because I just plan out my whole life. Even though they didn't ask me, my least favorite app at the moment is Instagram. I cannot explain that ick that Instagram gives me. Like, it hurts my soul. Like, I haven't posted like an actual like post on Instagram since January. Not because I don't want to, okay, I do, and I've taken cute pictures and all those vibes, but something about posting on that app, physically, it makes me want to throw up. Like, I cannot explain it, and I don't want to be on that app, and it bothers me because every time I post a new YouTube video, I have to I try promote it on my Instagram just to get more people to see, but I don't like posting on that app. I also really love TikTok, but that's I feel like TikTok might do to me what Instagram is doing, because TikTok, I use trust the process. I used to really like going on TikTok because it was like a break from all the influencers and all the people trying to make it and all that. Like, Instagram got a little too businessy for my liking, and I feel like TikTok stop. I see less funny stuff now, and it's always more like people trying to make TikTok a career, which I get. I support the hustle. I want to make money on TikTok too, don't get me wrong. I do, but it's I feel as though when things become too business, it takes the fun away from it, and that's why I don't like Instagram anymore. Secret talent. I don't know if it's a secret because I'm literally speaking right now, but I think people underestimate how much I can talk. Like, my secret talent is that I can talk for at least 1 hour uninterrupted. No taking breaks, no stopping to think. I can literally just go on for at least an hour non-stop. The most adventurous thing you've done in your life? Sadly to say, it's bungee jumping. And I'll say sadly because I feel like I'm a very adventurous person, in the sense that I'm like an adrenaline junkie. Like, things like roller coasters, jumping off stuff, like, it makes me feel very alive. And I would like the answer to be something like more like skydiving or like something, but for now it is bungee jumping off the Victoria Falls, which, if you tried arguing with me, Victoria Falls is in Zimbabwe, not Zambia. Be so for real. But yeah, that's the most adventurous thing. If you're like me, you really like the blushy look, because I feel like it gives you more of a look, like more of like a lively look. However, if you feel like you've overdone it just a tad, just a bit, you can go in. I tend to go in with like a powder that is in my skin tone. So I use the MAC Studio Fix in the shade, does this have a shade? NC50. Yeah, I stole this from my mom a while ago. So if she's still looking for it, girl, move on. Basically go over my blush so it's not too screamy. How would you define yourself in 3 words? Unbothered. Yeah, so independent, resilient, and unbothered. I don't think I actually had people that I thought were my friends try say things to me that was probably supposed to be like negative things about me being a shallow or whatever. Cool, but like, I think things like that are said to me in the sense that they're supposed to bother me, but I am like very self-assured about my personality that I feel like not a lot of stuff can like bother me in that sense. So I would say, yeah, independent, resilient, and unbothered. And on that topic, toxic friends, let me just say, not everyone you call your friend is actually your friend. But that's a story for another day. Favorite piece of clothing that you own? Like, I'm gonna show you guys. My favorite piece of clothing is this. Wait, can you guys see me? Wait, let me just do this, 2 seconds. I don't know what you guys see, but this is my favorite piece of clothing. When I tell you that 24/7 I am wearing this thing, no clothes, just me, just vibes. This is my favorite thing that I own. Like, I cannot explain it, and it's not even specifically this. First of all, this one has a hoodie. Is that not so cool? But it's like any gown in general that I've owned. Like, just before I left home, they hid the one that I had at home, because that is the only thing I ever wore 24/7. Like, any gown that I have, what do you call it? I call it, in Zim we call it a morning gown. This one specifically is second to the one that I owned back in Zim that they burnt. But yeah, what's inspiring you in life right now? There's a show called The Chosen, and it's basically like the story about the life of Jesus when he was here, but it focuses not really on Jesus himself, but more like everyone else around him and what they were going through and what, you know, those vibes. It's been really interesting for me watching that show because I grew up in a very religious home. Let me not lie. I was raised in a Christian household, and then over time as I grew up, I kind of lost that side of me a lot, and I was just kind of vibing through life on my own. And I think watching that show has kind of given me a bit more like groundedness and brought that side of me back. And I feel like I feel more inside. I think that's also inspired a lot of the happiness in my life right now. Just feeling like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, but The Chosen, if you haven't watched it, go watch it right now because I love it. What's the best advice you'd give your teenage self? You know, when you're like in a pool and the fish you see like are the only fish you see, you don't know that there's bigger, better fish out there. So literally the boys that we had in high school, I thought that one of them was probably going to be my husband because I was like, surely these are the most beautiful people that they are. Wrong, because the moment I left Zim, I discovered my type a bit more. I met people that I liked more, that I was more attracted to. So I think I'll just tell my younger self that, girl, you don't know what's coming. Like, you don't know what's about to happen the moment you leave that country. I did my winged liner. I always started from like the middle of my eye because I just feel like that makes my eyes look nicer. Like, I like my eye natural shape, so I keep it that way. And then for the lashes, I use these Baby Doll 3D silk lashes. I got these in Primark, but I only actually use one lash and I cut it in half and I use it on both eyes, because same thing with the liner, I only started from like half the eye outwards because I feel like, I don't know, it works for my eyes more, so it's more my vibe. And then I put mascara on the inner corner lashes, and I use this what is this even called? I Love Extreme, that one, Crazy Volume Mascara by Essence. This one was like a viral thing on TikTok. Apparently it makes your lashes longer. I guess it does, because I have very baby lashes and it makes them look okay, I guess. I'm just gonna like brush off the powder. Best way to rest or decompress. I'm all about taking naps. I nap all day, every day. I'm a napper. I could get paid to nap. I love to nap. Favorite place to view art. I really love when I'm on the train, closer to the stations, when you're entering the stations on the train, or when you're on the metro or something, and there's like art on the walls that you see there in the train station or metro station. Something about how like street it is. Okay, I got these wipes. I just love like how when I do my makeup and I do like my clean lip to do my lip combo, I don't know, I just love how my lips look like that. Like, there's no filler in this, okay? So my lip combo, basically I use three things. Where is it? Three things for my lip combo, and I use this. The first thing is this brown liner, just the same one I use for my eyebrows. The second thing is this Wet n Wild lip liner in the color Chestnut, second. And then the third thing is the Fenty Glow lip cream. That's the third thing. So that, look at the top, look at the bottom, and just, you can't tell me nothing. What's your spirit animal? The one that I use on most of my stuff is butterflies. Like right now I have a little butterfly ring. I always have butterfly jewelry, butterfly anklets, necklace. I just love them. I put them at the end of my name every time. But I also really like jaguars. I don't know if it's because I actually like jaguars or I just like saying the word. I just like saying jaguar, like jaguar. It's just so hot. Jaguar. It's my favorite. Diamonds or pearls? Diamonds. Drugstore, makeup, or designer? I mostly use drugstore because I'm broke, but designer. Coffee or tea? Coffee addict. Summer or winter? Relative. I would say summer, but I like winter fashion. Hugs or kisses? It depends on who they're coming from. Favorite smell? My favorite smell, I really like vanilla. Like, I'm obsessed with the smell. Like, my room smells like vanilla. All the perfumes that I tend to buy, vanilla scented. Coffee, I also really like the smell of coffee. Wait, actually I haven't even set my face and I'm getting so excited. Okay, this is the last thing in my makeup routine. I set my face with the Milani Make It Last matte. Ooh. Okay. How you know you're in love? I don't know. I've never been in love as far as I know. Actually, I don't know. Then your affirmation for today. My affirmation for today is the presence of someone else's beauty does not mean the absence of your own. Just because you're standing next to a beautiful person, it doesn't take away from how beautiful you are. And that doesn't just apply for beauty, that applies for literally everything else. So success, happiness, like something that someone else has is never going to take away from what you have or who you are. That's on period. Okay, did you guys have any like specific questions you'd want me to answer? I would love to post on Instagram and ask you guys, but I'm so shy. I'm so shy. So if you have questions for me, you can DM me if you want, or you can comment down below on this video and let me know if you want me to tell you anything, if you want me to spill some tea, if you want me to tell you like some juicy stuff, or just anything you guys want to see in terms of content. Or yeah, you guys feel free to let me know. Thank you so much for watching this. If you made it to the end, please subscribe. I most probably will not be posting next week because it is exam season and your girl needs to study, so I'm not posting next week, most likely. So hopefully sometime when I'm free, I will make more content for you guys and you will see me soon. But till then, I love you guys. Have an amazing day, have amazing weeks, and don't forget that no one is you, and that is your power. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, anyways, bye.